What is going on, my family? Your boy Demetrius is back, and here we got to talk about some Mortal Kombat shit going on. So we already know there's a lot going on when it comes to Mortal Kombat, the 30-year anniversary and all that shit, right? And there's just a lot of talk, and there's not only just talk, it's a lot of action going on when it comes to Mortal Kombat, and it comes to a lot of fans involving Mortal Kombat. Now, I'm pretty sure everybody already knows what's going on with, well, we don't know what's going on with Mortal Kombat 12 or the next Mortal Kombat, but, just I guess you could say everything that's surrounding the next Mortal Kombat game or the next NetherRealm game. Now, basically, man, it's a lot of crazy and funny and interesting stuff going on at the same time when it comes to Mortal Kombat, because like people are getting to the point where, Ed Boon was actually shown something that people are actually putting up signs at stadiums saying, Ed Boon, when is next Mortal Kombat, or when is Mortal Kombat 12? So right now, fan pressure is really going off the roof when it comes to Mortal Kombat 12 or the next Mortal Kombat game. Or I guess you could say the next NetherRealm game. I don't know how it is with a lot of people out here, if they want a new Mortal Kombat game or a new NRS game in general. I don't know how that works, but what it looks like is people are just so impatient when it comes to the next Mortal Kombat game. I understand it's Mortal Kombat. I understand, MK11 left a lot of people disappointed and whatever. But when it comes to Mortal Kombat 12 or whatever, is that, we all know that Ed Boon, Ed Boon can be the world's biggest troll. Ed Boon can, he can be on that shit where he tells us that he's telling the truth, and then it turns out that he was lying on purpose. So, Ed Boon, he be doing a lot of flaky shit when it comes to social media, so that ain't nothing new. I don't have the tweets of him talking, because I'm pretty sure y'all already saw it. And then, when it comes to Mortal Kombat shit, word of mouth gets around, so a lot of people really already know this. But, Ed Boon was asked the question, when are you going to show Mortal Kombat 12? When are you going to show Injustice 3 or whatever? And I think specifically, he was like, with Mortal Kombat 12, I know in a tweet he said, no time soon, or some shit like that. And then there was another tweet, he actually told somebody that was tweeting to him, you're going to eat your own words and shit like that. So you know how Ed Boon is. And a lot of people were probably like, Mortal Kombat 12 may come out or may be revealed, later this year because of Evo and all that shit. But Ed Boon has constantly said, no time soon. Now, what I think that he means by that is that right now, let's just hypothetically say NetherRealm is working on another Mortal Kombat game. I think NetherRealm wants to make sure everything is intact and make sure everything is perfect before showing the game off. That's always been their MO. They don't just rush a trailer out and then that's it, and then we don't hear from them again for another year like Capcom does. That's not how NetherRealm does it. Every time NetherRealm reveals something, they reveal it to us in the fullest, and I'm thinking that's what they're probably doing if, another Mortal Kombat game is in the works. Now, here's the thing. Everybody is talking about Ed Boon might reveal Evo or some shit like that. All I can say is, it's up and up. It's 50-50. They might reveal something, they may not. There's also some talk, they might remake MK9 or remaster MK9. That'd be pretty cool. And then they were talking about maybe we may see the original trilogy come back remastered. Now, me personally, I would prefer the original trilogy to come back over MK9. That is, if they're doing something like that. It's just, talk right now. But with the whole 30th anniversary thing, who knows? I hope they do something like that, because we've seen Capcom do it. Capcom, they delivered on their 30th anniversary. I feel like NetherRealm should do the same, because Mortal Kombat is in that same category. Mortal Kombat is just as famous, just as popular. It makes just as much money as all those other fighting games, and it is in the hearts of millions and millions of people. So I feel like, NRS should do something like that, make a remaster of the original trilogy, probably add Mortal Kombat 4 into that as well, because one thing about Mortal Kombat 4 has grown on a lot of people over the years, including myself. I used to hate Mortal Kombat 4. I did not like it, but I play it all the time now. I love Mortal Kombat 4 now, so they ought to put Mortal Kombat 4 you know, in that pack if they do something like that, because I would prefer that right now than a brand new Mortal Kombat game. I would prefer they do something like that, like a 30th anniversary celebration, then they bring out the next Mortal Kombat game. That's just me right there. But like I said, man, you know, it's so much going on with NetherRealm and Warner Brothers. You know, this is, you know, all the shit talking about NetherRealm might get sold to somebody or some shit like that. So, you know, NetherRealm got a lot of shit going on. Those motherfuckers over there, they got a lot of shit going on, and I hope they handling it right. And be quite honest with you, even though I've criticized Ed Boon, a lot of people have criticized him in the past, I think Ed Boon is doing the right thing here. I think he is doing the right thing by just not saying nothing, waiting until everything is intact to show the next Mortal Kombat title or whatever it is. I feel like Ed Boon just needs to keep doing this. NRS just needs to stay silent right now. You know, one thing I like about it, they're not leading the fans on. Now, the fan pressure is getting crazy, but at the same time, I like what NRS and Ed Boon are doing. They're not trying to lead the fans on. They're not really saying nothing. Of course, Ed Boon is going to tweet his usual nonsense, but, you know, motherfuckers ought to be used to that shit by now, the shit that he be tweeting. A lot of that shit that he tweet don't even make fucking sense. I'm going to be quite honest with y'all. But, yeah, I just kind of feel like NetherRealm should continue to do what they're doing right now and continue to stay silent. Now, as far as Mortal Kombat 11, as far as them adding something on Mortal Kombat 11, I just think it done got to the point with Mortal Kombat 11. They should just leave it alone. Like, just let Mortal Kombat 11 run dry or whatever. Because me personally, I kind of feel like people are actually kind of getting back into Mortal Kombat 11 a little bit. It's kind of seeming that way. People are talking about, well, you know, they still want some patch or some add-ons with Mortal Kombat 11. You know what? They should just go ahead and leave Mortal Kombat 11 alone. And for the people that continue to play it, you know, that's fine. Some people are still playing it. Some people, you know, kind of went away with it. But you know what? It's kind of like that with these fighting games. Y'all feel what I'm saying? You know, sometimes we'll put a fighting game down for a while and then we'll just come back to it just because it's Mortal Kombat. You feel what I'm saying? Including myself. You know, sometimes I would have to will myself to play MK11. But when I do have fun with it for a minute until I run into some bullshit and then I turn the game off. You feel what I'm saying? I know y'all like that too when it comes to MK11. But yeah, man, that's what I wanted to talk about. It's just the whole fan pressure, and like as we speak right now, Mortal Kombat Twitter is just running crazy. It's just like somebody is tweeting something every 2 minutes involving Mortal Kombat 12. When's the next Mortal Kombat 12? This and that, this and that. And y'all know I've been making videos when it comes to what I want to see in Mortal Kombat 12 or the future Mortal Kombat game. And the reason that I do that is because, you know, I know how everyone else feels. So that's basically me, you know, basically putting out there what everyone else feels, even though opinions are different characters and different systems. I know a lot of people think differently of that. But the reason why I make those videos is because basically what I want is for characters to be remembered, because there are a lot of characters in the Mortal Kombat franchise, especially from the 3D era, that are really forgotten. I really want those characters to be remembered, and I really like how a lot of people are coming out and speaking on those characters, the characters that they like from back in the day and stuff like that, because y'all never know, it will get to these developers if we show these developers how much we care about those characters that they left off or they killed off or whatever. So that's one of the reasons why I make those videos. And like I said, another reason why I like making those type of videos is because I know one thing about Mortal Kombat. Even though Mortal Kombat is a fighting game, Mortal Kombat, people can talk about Mortal Kombat all day long. People can talk about the lore and everything. That's what I love about it too. So I'm just hoping, like, you know, the videos just get out there to somebody and just be like, you know what, I know that character, I hope that character comes back, and then it just all spreads. And then of course you got social media, you got Facebook, you got Twitter, you know, developers, they see that shit, and they may get influenced by it. Y'all feel what I'm saying? So that's another reason why I like making those videos. Now I want to go back to the whole thing with Mortal Kombat 12. And I know how the fans are. The fans are going crazy. I guess they want to just know when Mortal Kombat 12 is coming. And like I said before, I feel like Ed Boon should just stay quiet. NRS should stay quiet for the time being. Sometimes as a developer, you just gotta stay quiet and you gotta take those hits from your fans and your community. That's just how it is, you know. All communities like that. All communities will pressure the developers, but the developers, they gotta stay cool. You know, they just gotta stay cool and stay the course. And you know, whatever they doing with the next Mortal Kombat game, I just hope they take their time on it. I hope they take their time on it to the point where they're not making no mistakes. I hope they put a relatively comfortable roster as far as classic characters back into the game, to the point where a lot of people are not upset that some characters were not in Mortal Kombat 12. I hope they do that. I hope they give us a legendary roster like they should have did with Mortal Kombat 11. And that's always been one of the biggest problems with Mortal Kombat 11. It's like the entire world sees it. It was the roster. The roster was just, it was just, you know, the roster was just not hot. It was just not hot in Mortal Kombat 11. So I hope they just work on things slowly. Take things day by day and just, you know, listen to us when it comes to what characters and shit like that we want back into the game. Like I said before, it's still up in the air which ending in MK11 was canon. So, you know, that's another reason why people are making a lot of content, because those two endings really, you know, really just got us thinking, really just got us wondering. And you know what, there's people that are on the side of the Liu Kang ending and the Shang Tsung ending. Me personally, I always wanted the Shang Tsung ending to be canon. I've said that in every Mortal Kombat video that I've made so far. I want that ending to be canon because there is just so much they can do with Shang Tsung's ending. And if y'all really paid attention to that ending, they mentioned Chaos Realm, so we could possibly see, you know, Havoc or somebody come back. You feel what I'm saying? If that ending is canon. So NetherRealm should just continue to do what they doing. And if they are working on a new Mortal Kombat game, just take their time with it. I know there's a lot of videos out there about MK12s and leaks and all that shit. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, y'all already know what type of guy I am. If it ain't coming from Ed Boon, I'm not fucking listening to it. You actually got motherfucking YouTube videos out here with over 200,000 views with fake leaks. I'm just sitting up here like, damn, are people watching this just for wonder entertainment, or are they really believing this shit? Y'all feel what I'm saying? It's not coming from Ed Boon, so I ain't believing none of that shit, because I know it's a lot of MK12 leak videos out there. I ain't listening to none of that shit, because Ed Boon, NRS, Warner Brothers, ain't none of them said shit. So I ain't listening to none of that. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and talk about, you know, the fan pressure and what's going on with Mortal Kombat. Because like right now, Mortal Kombat is trending. It's on top of the talk of the gaming world. It's really been there. That and, you know, the shit that went down with Fei Long. That's all that people are talking about. And it's just like I said, man. It's just people just gotta be patient. People just gotta just sit, be patient, wait. There's so many other classic Mortal Kombat games that we can play right now until Ed Boon comes out and says something. You know, that's just what I've been doing. I've been playing classic Mortal Kombat games and just wondering what we could possibly see in the next Mortal Kombat game and shit like that. So, you know, I feel like that's what we need to do, because me personally, like for the people that keep on begging Ed Boon, it's just like, why are you begging the man for? Why are you begging the man for when we're going to see MK12? Let the man do what he has to do so MK12 or whatever can be ready. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, fan pressure is never going to let up. I understand that. But like I said, I just kind of feel like Ed Boon is actually doing something right here and just staying the course, you know, keeping his head up and just not leading the fans on. He's still trolling a little bit, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, man, this whole thing with the fan pressure from Mortal Kombat, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I like to see it because people are passionate about Mortal Kombat. Like I said, people can have a discussion about Mortal Kombat all fucking day long. Mortal Kombat is one of those fighting games where it is actually more than a fighting game. People can talk about it, people can read about it, people can write about it. Mortal Kombat content, like, you go on YouTube, you even check my channel. When people do Mortal Kombat content stands out. So, you know, I understand the fan pressure about Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is that game. It's that special type of game. It gets everybody talking, it gets everybody going. But we just gonna have to let NetherRealm do their thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a lot of shit going on over there in NetherRealm and Warner Brothers. A lot of shit. So that's what I wanted to get on here and kind of, I guess you could say, kind of rant about this whole shit with Mortal Kombat and fan pressure and Ed Boon and when we're gonna see the next Mortal Kombat. People are saying Evo. Now, it's a possibility because that's a couple of months from now, and it kind of goes into what Ed Boon was possibly saying. No time soon, maybe 3 months later. Who knows? But like I said before, it may be another type of Mortal Kombat game. It may not be a sequel. Remember, the 30th anniversary. So, like I said, it could be a number. It could be a number of things. It could be a number of things. But we're just gonna have to wait. We're just gonna have to wait and see what goes on with NetherRealm, and you know, hopefully NetherRealm got their shit together. Hopefully, the game is in development right now as we speak. I just hope if the game is in development right now, you know, motherfuckers are in good shape. But if not, we just gonna have to wait anyway. But let me know in the comment section what y'all feel about the whole fan pressure when it comes to Mortal Kombat and Ed Boon, the shit that's going on with NetherRealm. Not only that, but you know, of course, you still got the Injustice 3 shit, the so-called NetherRealm Marvel game. It's just a lot of shit, a lot of stuff going on with NetherRealm right now that's, you know, really just, you know, I think that's why people are kind of going crazy right now. They just want to know, and I understand that, but we just got to give NetherRealm time. So let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this whole situation. Put it in the comment section. Let me know y'all thoughts and y'all feelings, and we can get a conversation started. If you like this discussion, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to your boy for some more classic ass real talk shit, just like what you just have witnessed. Also, if y'all like some Mortal Kombat content, I also got that as well as other action-packed content. Y'all already know what it is. So make sure y'all do that for y'all boy. I will get back at y'all in the next video. My name is Demetrius. God bless. Stay safe. I am out. Peace.